Hey, this is Alex. Thanks for trying out SenseIt in this early stages of development. So SenseIt is a small little Chrome extension that lets you drag and drop any kind of data that you would find online and within a few seconds visualize it using Qlik Sense. So after you've found the extension in the Google Web Store and installed it, you will notice that you have a small little green bar chart up in the toolbar. And in this case, I'm watching a web page which has Fantasy League stats for La Liga, which is the Spanish football league in Europe. And in this case, we have all of the different players in here. So what I can do here is that I can actually go down here. We might want to do all the totals. So let's grab all of the data. Great, thank you. And from here, we can actually hit the little icon up here. And what's happening now is that we're going to get a small little window which prompts us to drag and drop any kind of data in there to visualize it. So let's grab the data. Oops, there we go. And we can now drop it into this small little window. And what's happening now is that it grabs all that window, or all that data into the window so we can preview it. In this case, you see that we actually have first row set, so we do have a header of our data. But this is Spanish data, so it differs a little bit from the default settings. So they don't use dots, for example, to separate thousands. So let's, they actually use dots, they don't use commas. And for decimals, they're actually using commas. So let's input that. And then we hit the little button down here that says Create App. We let that spin for a little while. And what happened in the background was that the extension actually went ahead and created a Qlik Sense app for us with the data that we want to analyze. So we can now open up that app. And as you can see, all the data has already been loaded. So let's create a first sheet. And let's start analyzing the data. So this was all the different fields that was pulled in from the actual website. So let's say we want to do maybe a scatter plot. And in this scatter plot, we want to plot players, which is going to be the Jugadores 2 field. And we might want to add, for example, how much the player was bought for, and maybe how much points they do have. So let's get some puntos in there. So what we have now is a scatter plot, and we can instantly see sort of where we have to start spending money to get really, really good players, and where the cutoff point is. So we do have to spend roughly 5 million euros to get people above 50 points, even though we have a few down here which are lagging behind. So that was a very short intro of SenseIt. Try it out, and if you find any bugs, please let me know. You can email me or hit me up on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Mindspank. Thanks.